Hi everybody, in this lesson we're going to look at 8 common mistakes in business emails. Can you identify the mistakes and help me correct them? Let's find out. And here's our first example. So, what do you think? Is there anything you would change? What we need to do here is leave out in the afternoon. When we use PM, we don't need to mention the afternoon. It's the same as 6 PM in the evening or 10 AM in the morning. When we use PM, it's clear that we're talking about afternoon or evening. When we use AM, it's clear that we're talking about the morning. So we don't need to add that information. Simply write AM or PM. Let's move on to our second example. Can you see anything wrong here? We can say he should be able to do it on his own or by himself. What we have here is a combination of the two. We need one or the other, but not a mix. On his own or by himself. Let's take a look at our next example. Can you see the mistake? That's right, it's a spelling mistake. And this is one that I see quite often. Instead of writing then with an E, we should be writing than with an A. We always use than for comparatives. Better than ever, more expensive than the other offer, and so on. And now for our fourth example. What's wrong here? It's another spelling mistake. I often see the word customer spelled like this. Be careful, make sure the U is at the start and the O is at the end. So we're going to look at 4 more common mistakes and then there'll be a quiz to review everything. Make sure to do the quiz and leave your score in the comments. And now back to our common email mistakes. Can you spot the mistake here? We should be using to with a double O. When something is more than necessary, use to. Some more examples? I think we need to change the job description. It's too long. These problems are happening too often. We also use to instead of also in informal situations, usually in spoken English. For example, I'm going to the conference next week. Me too. So in email writing, only use to if you want to express that something is more than enough. For everything else, use to with one O. I'm writing to inform you about, we expect the goods to arrive tomorrow, and so on. Moving on to mistake number 6. What's going on here? What's the problem? Well, here we should use effect with an A. Now the two sound the same, but what's the difference? Effect is a verb and it means to have an influence on someone or something or to cause a change in someone or something. Effect can be both a noun and a verb, but it's more commonly used as a noun and means a change that results when something is done or happens. Let's take a look at some more examples, first with the verb. A lot of local businesses were badly affected by the crisis, and now with the noun, the crisis had a negative effect on local businesses. And our next mistake is, can you see what's wrong here? So it should be accepted with ACC. People often get these ones wrong. Like in mistake 6, they sound very similar but have different meanings. Accept is a preposition and a verb, but it's more commonly used as a preposition. We use it before we mention the only thing or person about which a statement is not true. For example, everyone attended the meeting except Matt. We have discussed everything except the budget. In our sentence, we need accept, which is a verb and means to say yes to an offer. Let's take a look at mistake 8. Any idea what's wrong here? Well, it should be its without an apostrophe. We only use its with an apostrophe as a short form of it is or it has. The order is almost complete and it's going to be shipped tomorrow. It is going to be shipped tomorrow. It's been a difficult start to the year, but things are getting a little easier now. It has been a difficult start to the year. It's without an apostrophe is what we call a possessive determiner, and we use it to say that something belongs to something. So in our example, the commitment to sustainability is something that belongs to the company, something that they have. More examples? The product has many great features, and the most impressive one is its flexibility. So the flexibility the product has that belongs to the product. Remember, only use its with an apostrophe if you're writing the short form of it is or it has. And now we'll review everything with a short quiz. Let's see what you remember and if you can get 8 out of 8 correct. When you finish the quiz, make sure to leave your score in the comments. You have 5 seconds to answer each question. If you need more than 5 seconds, just pause the video. Good luck! Would you be available at 10 a.m. tomorrow? Paula said that she doesn't need any help with the report and that she can do it on her own. The new program is much more efficient than the old one. We're hoping that this new product range will help us attract a lot of new customers. It's probably too late to start making changes now. I'm really not sure how the new regulations will affect our business. I appreciate your honesty and accept your decision. We should really try to get together soon. It's been ages since we had a chat. If you liked this lesson and want to find out more about common email mistakes, watch one of these next.